I'm the problem. I'm the problem. Don't worry. I'm the issue. Fucking hell. Sorry. How are you? I'm tired. Oh. Okay, it looks like I'm bald. I promise I'm here. No, you know how I said I had to get the tickets today? Yeah, I got the tickets today. I got cinema tickets. Ooh, you got your watch to work now. Hey, welcome to the Body Battery Club. Ah, fucking. All right. Okay, it looks like I have the worst fucking hair day ever. I promise I don't. I'm just... No. I just don't have a hairbrush downstairs. I have it upstairs. Oh, but hey, you got your watch to work. Ah. I have a spot on my glass, dude. Do you ever have to do that? Like, if one of your glasses are dirty, you have to, like, look with, like, one eye to see where is it? Is it me or is it the glasses? Dude, these glasses are so pretty! I kind of want to buy one more pair. I'm not gonna lie. From this line right here. It's Florence line. Like, Millie Bobby Brown's line. I didn't even realize it was from that line until, like, I bought them and I said, like, Florence on the case, and I was like, whoa. And then I checked out her other glasses and I was like, shit, I kind of want that. I kind of want that. Ooh. There we go. Oh yeah, I was gonna check out Discord thing. What is the Discord thing going on now? Huh? Oh, subscribe to Twitch channel for 3 bonus month of Discord Nitro. Ah, eligible users get 3 bonus months of Discord Nitro. Okay. I always think that Discord is so shady with that, because they're like, oh hey, Discord Nitro, and they literally don't mention sometimes that, like, oh, you have to never have tried the subscription anymore. Wait, what? Is there any fun news? What? What? Okay, I don't know. I'm checking the news because I need to see just like what's going on, but Ay ay ay. Wait, hold on. Wait, what? You can ride animals now in Disney Dreamlight? Wait, hold on. What? Jolly, have you heard about this? Oh, let me pull up the right one. What do you mean you can ride horses? There's a new DLC. Okay, I'm kind of not interested in DLC for Dreamlight Valley because they promised the game was gonna be free, and yeah, they just fucked up. What the fuck? I don't want to watch it. Okay. Okay, IGN. Here we go. I don't like IGN.
Hot off of.
Bitch, you were loud, or is it me? Oh, it's...
Dozens of hours reviewing the sweatiest kind of game imaginable in Arc Raiders, wading into the cozy waters of Disney Dreamlight Valley once again was like stepping into a warm bath at the...
Why do you guys have... Wait, is it me or is it you? No, it's you guys. Okay, you have low quality, not mine.
the end of a hard day's work. I've managed to mostly keep up with this charming Disney-infused life simulator for the past 3 years.
You have?
I've been content with adding a handful of new areas and characters here and there, rather than...
Why can you ride a horse now? What the fuck? When did this happen? Dude, I have not played Dreamlight Valley in fucking forever.
Been innovating in that time. But with its latest expansion, Wish Blossom Ranch, developer Gameloft Montreal promised a massive new region to explore atop the back of various recognizable steeds that seemed like a perfect reason to return for an extended stay. It's without question the most ambitious update yet, with some interesting mechanical tweaks, like the focus on riding and building bonds with horses to...
Talk about a fucking Disney game. You're gonna build a bond to your horsey. Put the lotion on the skin. Hey, hello, Brammer. If you don't understand what the hell is going on, I just realized that Disney Dreamlight Valley, you can ride a horse now, and I'm confused to what the hell this is. So that's why we're looking at it.
Unlock new abilities, but that ambition comes at the cost of this being the most buggy version of Disney Dreamlight Valley so far. Similarly, the new map has some of the most creative...
Just hire a goddamn developer! Holy shit! Okay, it looks like I'm just a floating head today. I have on fleece. BAM! I have on fleece. I am here. I'm not dead, but what? They still have fucking game-breaking bugs? Just hire a goddamn developer. Is that fucking hard? Like, you're having the same goddamn issues you're having every time. I don't understand it.
Unique regions I've seen in any cozy game, but that's offset by new characters that I had a hard time connecting with, and the usual completely unnecessary grind to get through its main quests. All in all, I'm still glad to be back in the comforting embrace of this incredibly zen game, but the admirable risks Wish Blossom Ranch takes only pay off some of the time.
Can you be Shrek in that game? You can probably get dressed as Shrek. You can probably, you know what? No. You can look like something like Shrek, I think. Yeah, maybe.
If you've yet to visit Dreamlight Valley's colorful, cartoonish world, this is a life simulator that's
colorful. Like, I feel like it could have been more colorful, but okay, that's
centered around reconnecting
half
with
the shit is desert
childhood, and the hopeful, optimistic sense of wonder you presumably had beaten out of you in the years since. You'll run around
like the place where, like, Lion King. It's only fucking desert. There is grass in Africa, but no, not here.
Performing low-stress activities like gardening, cooking, and fishing while hanging out with the likes of Simba from The Lion King, Elsa from Frozen, and Goofy from, well, you know, it's Goofy.
Goofy from Mickey Mouse's world? What the fuck? IGN, what do you mean Goofy from, you know, Goofy? Goofy had its own, your IGN. Goofy had its own fucking PlayStation 1 games. Goofy has had so many separate, like, movies, shorts, episode. What the fuck do you mean Goofy from, you know? Okay, I might be a slight Disney fan. Just a bit. Goofy's our boy, okay? We don't harm Goofy.
Wish Blossom Ranch is the latest made-up compound word.
What the fuck kind of horse is that? Who's this? And I own that game. Yeah, me too. Oh no, I don't own the Nintendo game. I own the PlayStation 1 game. But yeah, Goofy even had his own... Yeah, that's right. Goofy had Nintendo games. He had PlayStation games. He might have... I'm unsure if they released it on Xbox or not. I'm unsure about that because I didn't have an Xbox back in those days. Just a tiny one. Like, what the fuck? Tell me, what the fuck is this horse? If this isn't Mulan's horse, I'm not interested. I don't know who the fuck this horse is. Maybe it's Miranda's. Maybe. I don't even know.
followed by a location noun to be added to the mix, and it asks you to solve a
What the fuck is wrong with that horse? Look at that horse. Fucking bent, dude. That is the feeling I feel when I see that horse. Dude, I don't know what it is. Something is wrong. You see there? That If that horse is not from the Mulan, no. Mulan Disney horse.
Okay, how about this? Excuse me, where do I sign in? Ah, I see you have a sword. I have one too. They're very manly and tough.
Yeah, very manly. Ho ho.
I'm working on it.
Pretty high, huh?
Jesus fucking Christ.
If I was my real size, your cow here would die of fright.
You cow here with that frag. Eddie Murphy. Oh, best boy. It's not even, dude. It's not even halfway close, dude. Nah. Dude, like, okay, this is my critique of it. This portion here of the body, I don't know what it is. Something is wrong with that horse, okay? It kind of feels like the legs are too short. Something fucking... A horse doesn't look like that. I've ridden horses since I was a child. Hell no.
Down, baby.
Boy, that was
Look at that. That looks like a better horse. A more chunky one, but a better... Oh, God.
mystery surrounding
I don't
a
even
place where one's wishes are granted that seems to have run out of magic.
From the back, it looks okay.
While hot on the case, you'll
What in the god are they two doing? I thought it was a family game or family friendly. Tigers? Tigers! I didn't know you like bad. Tigers! Leave Tigger alone. Tigers is the one on the top, though. I don't know, we'll leave the old witch alone, the old hag alone? What the fuck is going on? Oh my god.
meet a handful of new Disney characters to befriend, explore, and settle the
Bet you
biggest
cast a
regions
spell on
Dreamlight
Tigger.
Valley has seen so far,
True.
and most importantly, unlock a roster of iconic mounts to ride around on. When
Iconic?
all of that is working, it's
Okay,
some
so
of the
there's
best
several
spent
horses
hours
then.
this chill adventure has offered me yet. As the name Wish Blossom Ranch implies, the main attraction this time around are the four-legged
That is the horse from Tangled. That I can recognize from a mile away. Hold on. Am I having fucking issues with the internet again on my phone? I'm waiting for food. And my phone doesn't work.
creatures you'll tame,
Oh.
each with their own special ability to help you navigate the world and solve simple puzzles. The brave and bold Maximus from Tangled will let you leap across large gaps, while the mighty and battle-tested Khan from Mulan
God!
can kick apart physical barriers. And the goofy-looking Pegasus from Hercules lets you fly to the highest heights of this mountainous area. You'll also get to customize and name your own horse, which has the ability to push around heavy objects.
Oh, so the ugly horse was IGN's horse. Ah, now it makes sense. You know what? I am sorry, Dreamlight Valley, that I thought the ugly horse was yours. I'm sorry. Apologies.
With its head like a big old dummy.
Did you just call your horse a dummy?
The puzzles you'll solve using
I
this
didn't-
suite of
just let
ponies
me play the
are
games for you.
extremely basic, mostly serving as reminders that you can and should switch between mounts instantaneously and use their unique skills to push heavy blocks onto weighted pressure plates or kick obstructions to pieces. But they do a good job at giving you a reason to toggle between each of the loyal stallions, and a good reason to level up your bonds with them. The best part of these new companions, though, is the fact that they solve one of my least favorite things about Disney Dreamlight Valley since the very beginning.
Okay.
How insanely slow you move. I've had a bone to pick with this game for many years now on how painfully sluggish it feels to move around.
Have you played Animal Crossing? What? Animal Crossing, Stardew Valley, what is it called? Cozy Grove, every single goddamn cozy game. You're not supposed to sprint. You have a sprinting option. You do have a sprinting option in most games. And in Stardew Valley, you could like get food and stuff. But yeah, we have the bond to pick with reviewer. Yeah, but you oh god, wrong. You know who this is. You know, she sounds depressed, dude. Yeah, you can literally glide or surf around quickly instead of running. It uses stamina as a big wonky to control, but that's been a part of the game forever. IGN doesn't even know it, and he's like, I've been able to keep up with this game for 3 years. Have you? Have you? A flying horse that can only reach a centimeter off the floor. I have one with the
Even
pick
when
with
aided
both.
by fast travel from zone to zone. But hopping atop a mount makes travel times so much faster, it's completely resolved that issue. And
I
since
haven't
you
had
can
that
train
issue.
your mount to help you with things like stomping on ore.
That is the least issue of the game. Moving around is the least issue of the game. You can fucking teleport, dude. What you mean it's an issue? You can teleport. Wait, Jolly, you played it. Am I remembering wrong? You can teleport in this game, can't you? Yeah, you can that. Yeah. Moving around is the least issue. Mother Christ Mary. Oh. Yeah, you can. Yeah, okay, I didn't remember wrong. It's been a while since I played it, so I'm asking Jolly if he can confirm. It's so sluggish to move around. Have you used any of the
deposits to mine for gems or dig holes in the ground for gardening.
Mining for specific gems, that on the other hand, that's a bigger issue, okay? Collecting small little tiny things that barely shows up, that's a bigger issue for me.
You can do lots of activities without ever having to dismount, which is a great touch.
Not jump around?
Really, the only issue is that now the old areas feel so claustrophobic and small because you can sprint across them so quickly, and they could already be fairly tough to navigate on foot.
What?
You can sprint across them so quickly.
Small? You can have an open swamp. What the fuck do you mean small? What? Did he seriously say the old areas feel so small? You have all the space in the world as long as you haven't filled it up to the brim, but I can clearly see he hasn't decorated a thing. He has decorated less than me, and then I'm starting to wondering, have you actually been playing this game for 3 years? Have you? Because I, honestly... Elfie, where's the elf? Where is she? I'm here. I'm actually wondering, like, Jolly and me's world, we have played this game from start, from release. The little thing I can see here, it's not really decorated at all. So what I'm wondering is, have you actually been actively playing it a lot the last 3 years? It sounds more like he's just bullshitting a little bit. Then where am I? In Happiness Land! To Elfie, you're in my fever dream. Where, am I in Elf's bed? No, because I'm not in my own bed. And if you're in that bed, I'm starting to wondering if there's actually haunted this house.
And they could already be fairly tough to navigate on foot.
They're not tough to
Thankfully,
navigate.
The new areas have been designed with mounted travel in mind and are properly expansive. And getting caught in small environments in the old regions is still a lot less annoying than spending minutes on end slowly crawling through them.
Are you drunk, dude? Tale as old as grind? Oh, he's gonna complain now.
Unfortunately, the process for actually improving your relationships with each of these horses can be a bit of a slog, and represents the biggest time gate you'll find in Wish Blossom Ranch, which otherwise does a pretty good job of getting rid of annoying grinds like the one found in A Rift in Time. Every time you unlock a new mount, you'll have to spend an increasingly long amount of time leveling up your relationship with them.
So the same as every other character that has ever been introduced into Dreamlight Valley then. It's a part of the game. Oh yeah. You want to be my Snorlax in my bed? I have a small one. But I need to switch my duvet first because it's thin. It's a summer duvet. I'm freezing my ass off. What have you been up to? Oh, wait. I saw you play the TFT today. I saw you were on playing TFT. How did it go? I haven't had much time to play TFT today because I've been editing. If not, I would have jumped in. I would have logged on and jumped in, but I had to finish a couple of videos. Yes, did it go well? Did you play ranked or normal?
Until you unlock the unique ability that's needed to get through the next step in the main story. And the primary way to do that is by waiting for real life days to go by so you can feed, pet, and brush them for large XP boosts. Or do what I did and spend hours...
Oh, you were in PBE? Oh, how is the... Have you tested a new set? How is the new set? Like, what is this theme? Play beta environment? Yeah? Yeah, I know, but how was the new set? If you got to test it out. It's complex? Oof. Is it just me that feels like each new set is more and more complex? Or maybe I'm just a noob. 100 champs? Oh no. Hi Super Ted. 60 to unlock? Huh?
Riding around aimlessly, jumping over random
Maybe I need
objects
to test
in the world
PvE. I'm scared
to
now.
brute force your way through it. I'm sure it would have been far less annoying if I would have just played more casually over the course of a few days or weeks, as is likely recommended. But I'm really not a fan of arbitrary obstacles to progression that have no point beyond padding out how long it takes to finish the story, and this one is particularly silly. I'm okay with having to earn my social links with each of these quadrupedal friends, but it shouldn't prevent me from unlocking the next area until I do, especially if the only way to speed it up is by doing meaningless busy work.
You're forced... That's how the Dreamlight Valley works. You're forced to wait to unlock areas until, like... you get good enough friendship or something and can start a quest with a new character. That's literally how the game has been for 3 years. You unlock them while you play the game and active them? You should watch an introduction video. Ooh. Yeah, I can pick up one. Set 60 in intro video. Okay, we'll watch it after this then. Oh my god. Oh, have you tested, by the way? I tested a little bit today. Have you tested a new fighting game from Riot? The kind of like Street Fighter style-ish? I tested it for first time today. I got scared. I was not used to fighting game style, so I'm a noob, but yeah. It was quite interesting.
The good news is that once I did get through the grind
Pixie
and proceeded
Acre.
to the next region, I was
Is this
rewarded
Tinkerbell?
with some of the most interesting places.
If this is not
that
Tinkerbell,
Dreamlight Valley
I'm
has
starting a
featured
riot,
to date.
dude.
For example, the Pixie Acres is a magically infused garden area with golden honey waterfalls in the
Tinkerbell?
distance and water balloon fish swimming in the rivers.
What
While
now?
my personal favorite area, Glamour Gulch, is entirely fashion themed and has pincushion fruit growing on trees, flowers that are made out of needles and thread, and mushrooms on the ground that are actually little buttons. The flavor and themes of these
No,
places
but I seen
are
Tobias
easily
play
the
it.
most clever and
Ooh.
compelling yet, and would probably
Brammer, if you do you want to fight me on it? Because I'm such a noob.
even top the list of some of my favorite
God, man.
locales
You can try that
in
one
any
time.
cozy game. It's especially cool when you start gardening with seeds found in these areas to grow things like a vegetable made out of silk thread, or cooking recipes out of those ingredients to whip up an entree called button stew.
Is this review 5 years old? It's so fun when we can plant something that looks like pin cushions. What? Huh? Am I just a negative Nancy?
This is exactly the type of over-the-top goofiness Dreamlight Valley really needed, as opposed to the quite grounded options in the first area where you were harvesting regular...
One day at the right time we can take a fight. Yeah. Meet me in the alley.
old tomatoes to cook tomato soup.
Oh, I'm so grateful you're here.
On the other hand, I personally...
Wait, hold on, what the fuck did he say?
Quite grounded options in the first area where you were harvesting regular old tomatoes to cook tomato soup.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Grateful you're here.
On the other hand, I personally was less enthused about the new characters
Snap.
than the environments themselves. Snow White, Cruella de Vil from 101 Dalmatians,
Yeah.
Tigger from Winnie the Pooh, and Tinkerbell are the 4 new besties to befriend.
Tinkerbell!
Only one of which didn't completely annoy me over the course of the story. Snow White's creepy cheeriness and impossibly high-pitched voice
That's how Snow White is in the movie! Ah! What?
of the story. Snow White's creepy cheeriness and
Snow White's creepy cheeriness in the movie, the first legendary Disney animation old school Snow White. Can you tell I'm getting passionate? Oh, I'm getting warm. In the original Snow White, okay, Snow White is portrayed, the origin story, I think originally she was supposed to be like 12, 14, something around there. Like, she's literally a child. She's naive. She believes in everything good. She's like, oh yes, of course I can bite your apple. She walks in to a random ass house where there's 7 motherfucking men. Okay? That little child walks in to a house filled with men, a random house in the middle of the forest, bitches out 7 men and be like, yo, you dirty ass people. We gotta clean. Okay? She's supposed to be naive. She's supposed to be creepily cherry. And she's like, ha ha ha. That's how she is in the movie. What the fuck? I need to calm down. Whew. I need to calm down. What the fuck? Okay, yeah, let me hear the rest of your reasoning, IGN dude, who sounds like you haven't played the fucking game even. Oh, it's funny. Oh my god.
possibly high-pitched voice gave me the willies.
Please, go on.
Cruella de Vil was
Yeah, and Stitch doesn't use words. What's your complaint? Oh no, she's high-pitched voice. How bad? What the fuck?
just straight up mean to me for several hours while I was forced to run errands for her when I would have just rather told her to take a hike.
It's Cruella de Vil. What? Do you think she's gonna be nice to you? Oh, Cruella de Vil was mean to me in the video game, Mom. The Jolly, hold my hand. Jolly, am I a negative Nancy? Maybe I am. You know what? Maybe I'm just a bitch today. Am I the weird one? Why is my food app fucking up? I'm gonna lose my damn smackety dude. Come on! Okay. F you too. Goddamn. My phone, not you guys, but yeah.
And Tigger's stretch of the story is so untethered from reality that I was just confused about what the heck I was doing the whole time. Like one part where I had to reunite a family of balloons with faces drawn on them for some reason.
Has Tigger ever made sense in any fucking Winnie the Pooh movie? No. No. You know why? Because he's Tiggers. He's supposed to be whimsical. Look. Charlie. The delivery guy struggling to get up the hill. Yeah. That is the what the fuck? I'm sorry. I don't mean to criticize any names, but that is the weirdest name I've ever read on the delivery guy. What is your name? Ni Hale. Something. I don't even know. Okay, my food will arrive whenever it arrives. Tigger's story didn't make sense. Tigger's has never made fucking sense, okay? Tigger's lives with Winnie the Pooh and Piggy the Piglet.
One part where I had to reunite a family of balloons with faces drawn on them for...
Yeah, that sounds like a classical thing Tigger's would ask you to do. Oh, hey guys, we gotta reunite this family of balloons. Okay, that sounds like a different character, but you know what I mean.
For some reason. Tinkerbell was genuinely the only one who was consistently helpful while also not boring into me with unnerving wild eyes. I think this is probably the cast of added characters I've connected with the least so far, even though Cruella de Vil did make me laugh by being such an irredeemable monster, as she should be.
She's Cruella de Vil. She wanted to kill 100 Dalmatians to make a fucking coat. She's not supposed to be nice. What? Chad, am I the negative Nancy? I'm genuinely confused, dude. I am actually genuinely confused. Is he he has to be fucking memeing, right? Like, this has to be a meme. He has to hate his job and just do this as a joke, right? Is he like the new volunteer? Like, what is going on? Oh my god.
It's too much.
Don't get me wrong, I'm sure lots of folks will enjoy adding these icons to Dreamlight Valley's already impressive roster.
Oh, so it's just you who's a negative Nancy then. Okay, fine.
You can always just bring along an existing character you prefer, but man, Snow White is just not for me. The main thing holding Wish Blossom Ranch back, however, is the fact that it's definitely the most unstable version of Dreamlight Valley so far.
It has never been stable, my guy. Where have you been for the last 3 fucking years? The most unstable? It can't be more unstable.
And that's coming from someone who started playing during a preview period slightly before its early access debut.
I don't believe you.
Back in 2022. I encountered all sorts of issues. I phased through an elevator that broke my ability to progress until I quit to the dashboard. My horses regularly hopped inside objects in the world in a super awkward and noticeable way. Menus would randomly stop responding to me until I closed them and tried again, and quite a few other bizarre problems. And of particular annoyance, the absolutely atrocious camera problems Dreamlight Valley has always suffered from are amplified by the existence of bulky horses you spend a lot of time trotting upon, whose
The game has never been good, my guy. What the fuck? Where have you been? Where have you been?
unwieldy nature caused the camera to clip through all sorts of pieces of the environment and cause a ton of issues. I appreciate that Wish Blossom Ranch takes some really neat risks to make these maps bigger and add cool horse mechanics, but that seems to have come at the cost of everything feeling really janky at launch.
At launch, there you go, at launch. Yeah, okay, yeah.
At one point, I even found myself locked out of a critical quest line that would have resulted in me not being able to see the ending were it not for a developer-provided debug option that let me skip past the blockage. If I wasn't working on this review, my journey would have come to a disappointing end right there. There were a few moments during the course of my...
No, because then you have to be one of the regular people, like us, where you have to write customer support and be like, hey, bish, fix this. And if they refuse, you have to be like, okay, then I want a refund.
Adventure where it felt like I was walking on eggshells around the expansion's bugs, and if I did a part of a quest too early or too late, I'd hold my breath hoping it wouldn't result in a catastrophic error like the one I ultimately fell prey to. The devs at least know about this particular bug now, so hopefully they can fix it at some point, but I would recommend waiting for a round of polish or two before diving in yourself.
I'm excited.
Disney Dreamlight Valley's Wish Blossom Ranch expansion is an intriguing new chapter in a cozy game I've enjoyed for several years, but it also suffers from some growing pains. The new areas are filled with some of the most creative stuff I've seen in a life simulator in quite some time, and the four-legged companions you can ride offer fun ways to engage with familiar, cozy activities, not to mention make getting around so much faster. I would have liked some more
It's supposed to be a cozy game. What? Have you ever played a It sounds like he has never played a cozy game in my life. A cozy game, you're not supposed to just speed through the whole damn thing. I know I do it in Stardew Valley, but I'm crazy, okay? That's a difference. God.
characters to befriend, and the grind to level up your relationship with each of the mounts.
IGN is a newbie.
That I could have done.
I've been playing this game since launch. Why are you so surprised then? To everything. That's not possible. I haven't played this game for like a year, and I still remember what was the issues with it.
Without. But these missteps didn't drag down the good times too much.
Oh, you're sure?
Instead, the real issue is that at the time of this review, Wish Blossom Ranch has just been way too buggy to comfortably enjoy, or in my case, even finish without a workaround. Hopefully, its biggest issues will get patched up, but for now, it's made an otherwise enjoyable expansion significantly less so.
And this review was, I will give it a 3. Oh, my food is right around the corner. Okay, well, let's see. Let's see. Oh, I want to watch that. Can I put on something here? Hold on. Okay, while I get my food, Minecraft will babysit you guys, okay? Hold on.
When LEGO and Minecraft teamed up to start making official LEGO Minecraft sets,
LEGO will baby watch you, okay? Don't touch the stove. Don't put a fork in anything, okay? Just stay here. I'll be right back. Hold on, I need to get my food.
immediately hooked. It wasn't long before I
Watching
decided
you.
I was going to start a crazy project. A LEGO Minecraft world that looked as if it had been pulled straight out of the game. When I began, I had no idea what I was getting into. Over the next 3.5 years, my humble LEGO Minecraft dreams would transform into the largest and most expensive LEGO Minecraft creation ever made. This is the story of the LEGO Minecraft world. When I started the project, I was broke, so I was going to have to start small. A desert well seemed like the perfect choice. It made sense to start the series off with some sort of recognizable structure rather than just a flat piece of terrain. And the desert biome made the most sense as I owned a ton of tan parts, and I would even likely have enough 2x2 tiles to smooth the entire build off. The 2x2 tile is perhaps the most important piece of this entire puzzle. It's what elevates a creation from a LEGO build to a Minecraft build. Get used to this piece, you'll be seeing plenty of it. The palette for desert builds is pretty simple. You got a pure tan block for sand, and sprinkle in some pips for some texture, and you've got sandstone. The only tricky block would be the cactus. The official design that LEGO was using at the time for their sets left a bit to be desired. The brackets give it all a nice texture, but the design ends up being significantly larger than a single block, and the different heights of each side always frustrated me a bit. I developed this cactus that uses green grill tiles instead, but eventually I'd replace it with this 1x2 rail design. And now LEGO uses a different official design altogether, so yeah, there's plenty of options to choose from. The well structure actually featured some pretty interesting techniques to accomplish all the detail and smoothness I wanted in a rather confined space. The slab, of course, is simply half a block, but would have to be built sideways. The rest of the well would also go on to be built sideways, which made smoothing out the canopy extremely easy. I left Technic pinholes all around the base of the model too, which ended up being some crazy foreshadowing. There is going to be a lot more modules to come. Next up was the bamboo jungle. With much of my tan collection depleted, it was time to move on to a drastically different biome. I've always loved jungles in game, and I figured it would translate pretty well into LEGO form. The palette would be a bit more varied this time, with dirt blocks, grass blocks, bamboo, melons, and leaves. One of my favorite things about building this module was all the different green colors I got to use. Regular green for the leaves and vines, yellowish green and lime for the bamboo, and then bright green for the grass. LEGO actually makes enough different green colors that I would be able to represent a bunch of different biomes in LEGO greens. Bright green would represent the jungle and cherry blossom biomes. Sand green would be perfect for the colder biomes. Olive green
What
would
do you
look
mean
great as the
instructions
savanna.
on Clear Kitchen
Dark
on
green would be
Fire?
the swamp and dark oak forest, and regular old green
Dude,
would
I
be
was
pretty
about to
much
stab at it, I
anything
think.
else. The jungle was a perfect place to display a bunch of mobs. Like
The delivery guy is like supposed to take a picture of the order that like I delivered it. He took a picture of me and I was like, the fuck do you think you're doing? He was like, I have to take proof that I delivered it. I said, of the package, not of me. He was like, oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Were you working with IGN? Oh wow, I was only 3 minutes. Was it fun?
Pandas, parrots, and ocelots. Now, jungles and deserts certainly can spawn next to each other in game, but
Yeah.
I wanted to make that transition a bit smoother.
Why?
So I introduced another 8x8 block module to help blend the two very different biomes together. For the next module, I wanted to do something big.
Okay. Call on the horse. Man, have you guys heard about this cup, by the way? Oh, I'm about to. Let me take out my address. No, kidding. I'm about to make you all guys very, very mad. Oh, it's still warm. You see this? Oh, can you hear the crispiness? Oh, I'm so sorry. It's garlic bread. Did you hear that? Toast? No, it's got freshly baked garlic bread. Yeah, it's close. Elfie has had a rough week. Elfie wanted food. Holy shit, can I open this? It's fucking sealed. Ah! Oh, wait, we need a full screen for this. Oh, baby! Look at that. Oh. They could have added salt, but you know what? I'm happy. I'm so sorry. Yeah, while I eat, I have seen this video, and I kind of want to watch it because this beer cup, okay?
Starbucks knew
Yeah, this one. People started to wanting to burn Starbucks down to the ground for this fucking beer cup, and I'm intrigued.
exactly what they were doing. This is the most blatant publicity stunt I have ever seen. If you lined up at 4 a.m. and you didn't get a bear, you got played. Big time. The barista cups are a scam. At least it feels like it.
At least the Stanley cups are useful, but I only need 1 or 2 of them. I don't need 5 or 10.
I'm supposed to believe that Starbucks made 50,000 cups for almost 41,000 stores nationwide.
Yeah.
So limited that only the baristas themselves can get one. Why even release it to the public? Why even put it on your launch page? Why are
they're
we
dumb.
letting the baristas sell them out before the store opens? Starbucks should have known this would happen. Make
they
it
did.
limited, sure. But they have the numbers to know that more than 50,000 were needed. It's scummy, it's scammy, it feels like a sick joke. You have money, Starbucks. You have money. Use it to make your customers happy, not piss them off. So you might have heard Starbucks released these bear cups and it turned into an absolute frenzy. People were losing their minds trying to get a hold of one of these cups. But was this 1, a holiday drop that went horribly wrong? Or 2, a completely intentional publicity stunt created by Starbucks?
It was a scam.
Spoiler alert, it's number 2. Big number 2 by Starbucks. I saw people commenting things like, why was your planning so bad? How did you guys mess this up? This just doesn't make sense. Why were there no cups? But in reality, it was all part of a big stunt. So today we're talking about how and why, plus all the insanity that happened around this bear cup frenzy. I feel like knowing about this stuff is so helpful because things like this happen all the time. All around you in 1,000 different ways. You're being pushed, you're being pulled, you're being poked, you're being prodded into doing things you wouldn't normally do.
Don't fucking blame me, okay? I'm not American. No. No. Actually, I just remember something. I won a prize, guys, do you know? This is why I was late today. I actually won a prize. You know how people are like, oh my god, we're running a competition. Win free tickets to this and this and this, right? Yeah. And I am always like, okay, I'm never gonna fucking win anything, right? I'm not gonna win anything, right? Yeah, I won. I'm gonna go get in and show it to you guys. Hold on. Okay, so yesterday I got a message. No, I didn't win Starbucks Teddy Cup. Yesterday I got a message on Instagram that I won a competition. And I was like, me? Yeah. So there's not gonna be a stream on Friday, cause I won tickets to Wicked Part 2, the movie in the cinema. And I came up today because I was like, hey, I want to reserve my seats, so you know, I don't have to sit on the edge. I want to sit like in the middle, be comfy, happy, right? Yeah. And I got a fucking popcorn bucket, dude. Look at this, Alphaba. Oh my god, it is. And I'm kind of like, damn, I might have to use this as a trash can, dude. It's kind of the right size, you know what I mean? And then I got another popcorn bucket. Oh fuck, they're the wrong way. Hold on. Whoa! This one though, my favorite, definitely. Holy shit. Elphaba is just so dark, but look at this! Oh my god, it's Glinda! Okay, I might be a very fucking big geek. It looks so nice. It looks like a trash can. It does. But hey, bitch, I got it for free. It's metal, not plastic, or whatever the fuck it is. I'm happy. And I got 2 tickets to see Glinda. To see Wicked on Friday. Elf is going to the cinema. Woo! So yeah. But they were very nicely designed. I did quite like them. But to be honest, I kind of wish that I would have gotten, like, Wicked coffee cup or something like that, because that's cozy. A lot of popcorn, that's true. That's true. So yeah. But, I'm going to, I want tickets to an event, so they might sell Wicked coffee cup, because if they do, I'm there. I might have to buy that one. But then again, after I moved, I got rid of a lot of old coffee cups, so, hey, one for soda and one for popcorn. That's true! Prepaid, baby!
Using behavioral science and, in this case, really good marketing.
What's wrong with people? Actually, there's a lot.
If you're calling about the glass teddy bear, we are sold out.
And you might think that this
Poor
bear cup thing
workers.
is like over now, but I think Starbucks is just getting started this holiday
It's
season.
Starbucks.
And
What do you
while
expect
everyone
from
was
them?
seeing red over a glass bear, I personally prefer seeing red in a way that actually benefits me with today's sponsor, Foreo. If
I
you've
don't
ever been
wanna watch
interested
your
in
ass,
red light
girl.
therapy for skincare, this Black Friday is the best time to shop at Foreo. I've been using a red light therapy mask for several
Oh
years
my
now,
God.
and I honestly swear by it. And for the last 6 months, I've been using this, the Foreo FAQ.
Yeah,
with the
there's
skin
better
and
masks than
literally
Foreo, but
well,
okay, you go ahead, girl.
It's like
sponsorship.
they're super
Oh my God, there we go.
impossible to be anything else. On November 6, 2025, Starbucks brought back its holiday
Hello
menu
there,
as
Dolly.
it usually does. This is already the biggest
You just missed an ad, don't worry.
time of year for Starbucks. It's like their Super Bowl. Between
Close
fall
your
and
eye.
Christmas,
Yeah,
this is the
exactly.
time of year
Just
that
watch
makes
me eat it full
Starbucks the
screen.
cultural icon that it is.
Oh.
People get super excited for the holiday drinks, the treats they bring out. Starbucks has become part of people's Christmas holiday tradition.
Elf might be a problem. I am the problem. What you mean? I made the problem.
For me, whenever I would go shopping or like visit my friends or like any other holiday type excuse I could, I would be getting a little Starbucks drink. I would pick
Not
up
me.
a seasonal beverage to enhance the vibes. A lot of people pick up a beverage to enhance the vibes. People get so excited.
I do not. If I have a coupon for a free theme drink, sure. If I have to buy it full price, I'm like, nah. Way too much fucking sugar. More sugar than actually coffee. No.
For the drinks, the holiday treats. I feel like Starbucks season starts with the pumpkin spice latte and ends in the new year. And that's because Starbucks has managed to
can
build
make your
itself
own
into
pumpkin
people's
spice.
Christmas traditions. So Starbucks right now is already in its best time of the year. And this time they decided to make it a little sweeter with this merch drop that included this bear. They called it the Starbucks Barista Cup, and this is actually one of the videos that they posted to announce it, along with the caption, "Who's getting a Barista Cup on 11/6?
No
Let me
one.
know." One of the comments, "Will there be enough for everyone? Please limit customers to only one." Foreshadowing, there would not be enough for everyone. Okay, here is a full-on...
Did he live? I haven't seen him since. I have no clue, dude. I don't know. But coming into chats and trauma dumping in chats is not unusual, so I actually do not know.
Unboxing of this thing. I will admit, I think it was a good drop. People said it looked super Temu, and okay, to be fair, here's one that looks literally very similar to it for $4 Canadian. But I thought it was cute. I thought the hat, the fact that it's glass and not plastic, and if you're into Starbucks, I get it. I thought it was cute. I wouldn't buy it, but it's cute. So cute that people were literally frothing.
If I had the option, I probably would buy it. But I'm a I am a homebody elfie, you know? But if it's like super limited or you have to buy it off eBay, no thank you.
At the mouth over this thing. Absolutely frothing. The frenzy began before this bear even hit the shelves. 30 million views on Starbucks bear post.
We are watching the great Starbucks crime. Starbucks made a barista cup, a bear for coffee, iced coffee, whatever, cold drinks. And they basically scammed people. You know, Starbucks, America, same old, same old.
Commenters immediately like,
It's just
I
while
need
I'm
one.
eating.
I must have this. Oh my god, I want it. Starbucks.
I want it too, but I'm
need
not
it.
getting
Take my
scammed
money.
for it. No,
I
thank
can't
you.
wait. I want this in France, please. Is it available in the UK Starbucks? Czech Republic,
Of course
please.
not.
I need it in Germany. Spain, please. So yeah, people were into this bear, and somehow people seem to also know that it was going to be limited in advance because everyone was all prepared to get up all early and go look for this thing before it potentially sold out. Like it was Christmas morning.
If they release it on Black Friday, it might turn up in a riot. That's true. Good we don't have Starbucks. Yeah. Like, I have 2 Starbucks cups that are like for warm drinks, right? And I have some for cold drinks, but that is more like tumbler. But the 2 Starbucks cups I have are like pumpkin shaped. Really cute, but they're very durable. And I have them specifically because they're so comfy to drink out of. But I wouldn't run and get one in every color of things, you know what I mean? Sad they didn't, no content for YouTubers. That's true. Breaking news, 12 people died over a glass teddy bear. People might have stabbed each other with a straw, dude.
In the wee hours of
Think I have
November
4 or 5
6th,
cups.
people
Oh, I need to get, I want to get more cute coffee cups. In my defense, most of my coffee cups has been thrown away because they were old and had cracked a little bit after I moved, so I kind of have to restart my collection a little bit.
started posting themselves
Or
getting
tumblers.
up on
Ooh.
out of bed extremely early to line up for this cup. And line up they did.
People don't even get this early up for their job. What the fuck, bro?
Depending on the location, lineups were sometimes huge for this bear all across the country. But the thing is,
Oh
no
my
matter how early
Freedom
someone
for
got up,
Bitcoin.
by the time most people got there, these bears were sold out. You would
Oh, yeah.
think that getting up super early and literally camping out would guarantee
That
you a
would
bear,
guarantee
but that
normally.
wasn't the case.
Oh my god, bro. They had
So we didn't get one.
6?
So now we're gonna go to a second Starbucks that opens in about 30 minutes. So let's hope that there's not as many people in line for that one. Okay, I just got here and there's only like 2 people in line, so I feel good about this one. Okay, this one looks promising. I just drove to another
Yeah,
one.
you can see the panicking people already, dude. Tell me, really fucking tell me, be honest with me. Be honest with me. Starbucks released like a post where like, are you ready for this? Are you getting your berries stuck up? Right? They got massive response. Right? Yeah. They got a massive fucking response. And you're telling me that for Starbucks it was like, oh yeah, let's send out 6 of each to each store. That is enough. They knew what they were doing. Starbucks fans might be the biggest zombies I've ever seen. I feel like Starbucks fans and FIFA fans. That's mostly because I've seen people line up for like hours for the new release of FIFA when I'm like, they're not gonna sell out, dude. They're not gonna sell out FIFA. I fucking promise you. Like the one fucking game franchise they never run out of, that is always on sale. FIFA. Yeah, true, yeah. But how should Starbucks know their consumer was kids? Starbucks, you know, America, they're used to getting their way. I'm sorry, my man, but Starbucks knows they can get away with it, and yeah. But I'm gonna find my beds at night. Good night, Jelly. Oh.
After that, just in case, because it was like right down the road, and they opened at 4:32, so they were like 5 minutes past open.
4:32,
Obviously, also ran out. So I think I'm gonna call it for today. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna evaluate my life choices.
Yeah.
And probably buy one online for $5,000.
I feel like in this clip you could
What?
kind of feel the anxiety of being at the back of the line
My
while
God.
people are ransacking the shelves and being trapped in your spot where you slowly move forward.
She wanted to buy one online for $5,000. My God. Americans, I'm sorry, but apologies, but Americans, my Jesus Christ, you have to stop giving in to the corporations and say fuck you to them. Honestly, you have to just put no, because the corporations, they don't give a shit about you. No, do you think Starbucks cares? They don't. They do not care. I know inflation is bad, but a glass cup for 5K, they're crazy. The worst part, fun fact. If you want to get your own barista cup, legit from Starbucks, right? If you go on eBay and search Starbucks barista cup, do you know how much they're selling for? $500. And they are selling it for highest bid over $500. You have the option to bid if you want it. And you're really telling me Starbucks, $1 million company, they only made 41,000 cups. Oh no.
And people are
They're
taking
bullshitting.
everything, and people are digging
There's only gonna be
through all
4.
the items, leaving you potentially nothing left.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, a lot of people went out looking for this thing. Not that many people got cups. There was a lot of disappointment,
Yeah,
a lot
I
of
would
chaos,
rather make
a
my
lot
own,
of
yeah.
angry, entitled customers, tons of temper tantrums toward the baristas, and just sort of hostility toward the baristas in general, specifically because at a lot of locations, the baristas were the only ones to get a bear.
Of course.
Also to Hello Kitty cups now, and I brought it up, and I was told to come back maybe in an hour, and I said, will you take my information, and they refused to, and took the 2 cups.
So you got one in a cup. So if we find that
You're fucking adults arguing over a glass beer. What the hell is wrong with you guys? You can get a cheap ass copy on Etsy. Okay? Give it a month or 2, or there's probably more people making duplicates, like making dupes of the same fucking cup. If you want a Starbucks sticker on it, just put a Starbucks sticker on it. Like, are you really telling me that the most successful Starbucks cup that people wanted are not gonna get copied by other companies? Pfft. Of course people are gonna copy it. You can probably buy that shit on Temu for now. You could probably buy it. But again. All these different Americans going crazy with stupid stuff like this. Yeah. Imagine you have 6 of those beers, and instead of selling them, you distribute them to the employees and just say, we don't have them no more. Yeah, that is technically what Starbucks did.
I did see a few videos of people managing to snag one, but those were really few and far between. Plus, all across Starbucks social media, people were outraged. All these people went from being really excited to go spend $30 on a glass cup to angry and annoyed about how all of this went down.
Yeah.
I got up at 4 a.m. and drove to a location that specifically said it would have this cup. I was first in line. They didn't have it. I drove to 4 more locations. None of them had it and said they never did. If you're gonna excite people over this, then make sure all stores have supply. So many people are disappointed.
I do agree with it, you know? Like, I agree that it's dumb that you're doing this, but I can also agree with the consumers that, like, it's very shitty to scam people that way, where, like, they take time off work, you know, people stand in hours in lines, maybe they have to get babysitters to, like, get the cup, whatever the fuck. It's still shitty done of the company. I'm not agreeing with Starbucks. It's still shitty done of Starbucks, to be fair.
2,800 likes on that. While supplies last, and the supply is 1 cup. 1 cup per store, and had the audacity to promote this? This should have been a silent release. So why is it that Starbucks doesn't sell anything?
You know, as an engineer, I bet I could make a mold where I would just ingest plastic into it and make a plastic cup of that beer. Dude, if you could make me one of glass, we're best friends. If you could make something I can drink my hot tea out of, I'm very happy. I mean, I don't care about the Starbucks logo. I just want a beer because the beer looks cute, you know? I like cute things. I just like to sit there, sip out of a beer cup, and just be like, It's funny. But I would not stand in line at Starbucks to get one.
Online, and why is the inventory so limited? Never seen a company not want money. There's obviously a demand.
Yeah.
Just wondering
PR.
why they're hyping this up so much if apparently only 2 cups are available at each store. So how did this launch go so horribly wrong? This seemed like a slam dunk for Starbucks, and yet the opposite happened. By the evening of November 6th, so we're still talking about launch day, Starbucks decided that they would issue an apology.
No,
so I see all the
poor
headlines
you
about this
guys.
apology. I'm looking for it on their Instagram. I'm looking for it on their TikTok. I'm looking for it on their website. They have this whole section here called news. They didn't say anything about it on there. In the end, I can't find this apology anywhere, and it turns out it's because it was not posted to any of their channels. It was just
your number, date of birth, and your home address. Okay, my home address, I was born on planet Mars, which Musk now currently is going to take over by sending normal people to Mars. My social security, you can read it in the stars, go 7 degrees from north to the next star, and then you jump triplets, and then you have to turn several times, and when you blink twice, you will see my social security in the sky, okay? Okay? Date of birth, just close your eyes and imagine it. We're good? Just kidding, but I'm really trying to make something. Yeah, that would be super cool. Did I provide you with an entertaining enough answer for you? I hope so, because I really tried. I really tried, dude. Next step gonna be that someone sued them for false marketing. They probably are gonna do that because it's America. You know I'm an astronaut and I've never heard such coordinates. It's magic. Haven't you heard about Mars language, you know? There's a reason why I'm here on Earth to bless you. There's a reason why I escaped Mars, because I know Musk is going up there with his people. You just know. Exactly! You just know. Okay? Elfin never has to tell you guys anything. You just know inside of you what I want to tell you. Yeah. You know? Oh my god. It's beef, dude. Oh! It's so delicious. Meat! Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry.
Sent
I'm having
through
food
the
orgasm
news. It wasn't posted for their fans and followers. It was a blast sent through all the news outlets via
of course
email,
it was.
which is a major red flag, okay? But let's look at their apology. In a statement to ABC News on Thursday, a Starbucks spokesperson said, "The excitement for our merchandise exceeded even our biggest expectations. And despite..."
That's a lie. That's a lie. Because they know that every Christmas, every new season, every autumn, every Sakura season, every summer, every winter, every Christmas, they know that there is always lines. So that's a lie.
Shipping more barista cups to coffee houses than almost any other merchandise item this holiday season,
That's
the
a lie.
barista cup and some other items sold out fast. We understand many customers were excited about the barista cup and apologize for the disappointment this may have caused. They added, "We have more exciting merchandise coming this holiday season." So Starbucks sent this exact email to NBC, to Fox, to CNN, to everyone on the very same day that they
It's a
launched the
lie.
cups. But if they were so sorry to their customers, why wouldn't they just say it to their customers? They have so many means of saying sorry: TikTok, Instagram, their website. They opted not to use any of them and decided to go and talk to the news instead. And what that suggests is that this wasn't an apology.
Oh, no,
It was a media blast. It
Did
was
you
a
ever think it was an
publicity
apology,
play.
honestly?
Now more than ever, negative press is good press, especially when the story here is, ooh, sorry you guys wanted our product so bad. Sorry Starbucks is so cool that it caused chaos. So Starbucks wasn't really saying sorry. They were just generating more attention. Okay, but anyway, that was just a side note, because the bigger point here is that most of that was a bold-faced lie. Okay? You think Starbucks had no idea how many
If you were a company and you did that in Norway, okay, you will get your you will get your ass handed to you by the government, okay? They would be like, "Hey, bitch." Yeah, no. And you, like, if you had a company in Norway and you did something fake as fuck like that, you could actually risk getting fined a lot of money. A lot of money. Maybe that is why they didn't release it in Norway. You gotta understand, a multi-million company only has the budget for like 12 glass pairs and a t-shirt. Exactly. Like, if let's pretend that Elfie is a business owner of Starbucks, right? If I was a business owner of Starbucks, my logical brain, if actually it exceeded my expectations on how many wanted, right? I would go out in my own social media and be like, "Hey guys, okay, I realized there's a lot more people that wanted this than I realized. Apologies. But hey, you know what? We will be working hard. The next month or two, we will make more cups, ship them out, you know, give you a heads up when they come. You know, you can order online, whatever the fuck." But Starbucks doesn't do that, no. They want you in their coffee shops, buying everything else they have. Yeah, they don't care.
They needed and miscounted that
little
bad.
doggo.
Please. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Starbucks knew exactly what they were doing. This is the most blatant publicity stunt I have ever seen. And I'll show you exactly how in a minute. But for those still wondering, like, but why would they do this?
Because they're
lost
Starbucks.
So much money by not having enough cups available. Customers are sad. Customers are disappointed. Isn't, the customer always right? Are we trying to make the customers happy? This is such a bad look for Starbucks. Their baristas are sad. Their baristas are stressed. They're being heckled. Doesn't Starbucks not want that? It might.
Do you think the leader of Starbucks gives a shit about you that is a barista? They don't. Apologies, but they don't. Like, if you work in HR in Apple, do you really think the leader of Apple gives a shit if you didn't get, like, a piece of cake at lunch? No. They don't. It's the same when I went to BlizzCon. It was blatantly obvious. Like, I didn't have to ask people. It was so fucking captain obvious at BlizzCon that there were a lot of employees of Blizzard. Some of them were like, "Oh no, but my company would protect me no matter what." And you had other employees who were like more realistic and be like, "Hey, it's $1 million company. If they have to cut somebody, they're definitely gonna cut us on the bottom." Yeah. The Starbucks CEO is probably in Bahamas drinking a cocktail from a teddy bear cup out of glass. Yeah, probably. He's probably using it between his legs as well, so probably.
Seem crazy, but it's not so crazy when you consider what they were really trying to do here, which is create their own little Black Friday moment. And I'm talking about real Black Friday.
Oh my, non-stop, dude. You just fucking mentioned this at the start. Holy shit, are you psychic? Whoa! You knew! Damn! Okay, I'm expecting that you're giving me lottery number next week. What happened? No, this is an example clip from, this is a clip from an earlier Black Friday in some kind of store. This is how it's in America. I don't know if you're based in America or not, Nonstop Dude, but this is how Black Friday is in America. This is how normal people act. People have died during Black Friday. I'm not even kidding you. It's insane, dude. Hell no. I would rather pay full price. Okay? Bitch, give it 3 months, the same TV is gonna be on sale. I would rather pay full price than break my fucking ribs and end up in a hospital with an even more expensive bill. Yeah. Mental. My god! What is wrong with you people? They're arguing! Animals, this is standard capitalism move, yeah. What is with... Look at her! She's like... What is wrong with these people? At least play some heavy metal in the speaks, exactly. Hey! Yeah.
Everything you just watched is human beings under the influence of two things, at least.
By the way, this is 1% off. Yes, that 10 out of 10, it's probably minus 5% off, to be fair.
One, a good deal, and two, scarcity. Starbucks wanted to make sure that they had this little Black Friday style rollout for their holiday menu, their drinks, and their bear cup. So what did they do? They made sure that bear cup was scarce. Now Starbucks claimed that they stocked the shelves with these bears, but we know from the clips of people lining up that there was no bears anywhere. Even if you got there at 4 a.m., there were no bear cups.
It's literally 4:05 in the morning and I'm on my way to Starbucks for a bear cup. We got here before you guys did.
Do you know how you know the bear cups isn't available? If you search it up on eBay, there is less cups on eBay than what Starbucks said they shipped out. If a lot of scalpers had gotten their hands on beer cups, it would have been fucking flooded with beer cups, okay? It would have been, eBay would have been flooded with beer cups. It's not. And that says a lot.
Do you have the glass beer? You only have one. Oh,
run! If you want it, come and run!
Behind me, there was like 20 more people that everyone started like freaking out. Nothing comes between me and my sleep. So for me to get up at 3:30 this morning, I thought that, you know, if I was the first 5 people online, I would have got one.
And even the baristas themselves say that there were no bear cups from the very beginning.
So they wanted a riot in the store, so the store would need repairs, would require money which Starbucks don't have. You know what's better than that? Everything you said. And at the same time, they didn't give a shit what could potentially happen to their poor fucking baristas. Because what happens if there's a riot? What happens if you have a bunch of angry customers with a lot of hot coffee, sharp things, glass, ceramic? People could have really hurt people. People could have really, really gotten hurt. And Starbucks didn't care. It kind of reminds me of the Corona lockdown in Denmark, and I was so late to get some bread and went hungry into bed. Me too. That was horrible. You lose profit. Yeah, but you gain PR. It doesn't make sense how they operate, but yeah.
Barista actually posted the apology on Reddit and circled it saying, "This is a lie."
That's a lie.
Specifically, they titled the post, "No, you didn't, Burrito Boy." And at first I didn't get it, but as I kept reading, I realized that they were referencing Starbucks CEO, new CEO, Brian Niccol, who actually left Chipotle and I think Taco Bell to become Starbucks CEO. He's a very controversial CEO too, because he's been shaking things up big time. And just a couple of months ago, he actually shut down Starbucks locations, laying off thousands of people. So he's not really a fan favorite with Starbucks employees. But anyway, back to the post. Check out this proof that there was never any Starbucks Bear Cups. My store received a single Bear Cup, and our store manager hid it in his car and then paid for it after it launched. So the court has determined this to be a big old lie. Most stores got 2 to 3 bears if they even received that.
Oh my God.
They clearly could have made more if they tried.
They could have easily made more. Don't tell me that this is like hand produced in fucking America. It's probably made in China. Let's be fucking for real. Starbucks could have gotten 40,000 shipped each week if they wanted to. It wouldn't have been hard. They would have easily made it. You need them all, boom boom, there. Holy shit, is Minecraft Steve the CEO? Yeah.
Our store got 1 bear. Like, please be so for real, Brian. Not a single store in our district received bear cups.
Even the baristas are bad.
At this point, I'm convinced it's a social experiment. I talked to 3 stores. They said they got 2 each and were sold out within 5 minutes of opening. Some drive-through only stores got none. Why does this man want customers to hate their baristas so bad, bro? Why is he lying? We literally got 2 and a single man known for reselling bought both. I can't even call this a scam like I usually would. This is just straight up evil. So yeah, Starbucks had no cups, provably right from the beginning, yet kept hyping up the launch day with things like big day tomorrow. And well, now you might think, okay, well, maybe Starbucks is just dumb. Maybe they just didn't plan well enough. Maybe they had no idea how popular this bear cup would be. But guess what? There is no way that's true either. Not to this degree. I mean, just 2 years ago, Starbucks launched a collab with Stanley with this big pink
Shit, I was muted. There we go. Dude, I remember when this collab happened. It was funny as fuck. I'm sorry, but it was really funny. I remember people went so crazy. And I remember I was laying in bed scrolling, and I came over this live stream where some girl like, I'm getting the Stanley Cup, something like that. And I was like, what the fuck is this? So I watched it, right? And there was literally one lady in the background. She tried to like get more than 1 cup, and somebody tried to pull them out of her hands, and she just like doing. You could hear. People had fucking fights over that shit, dude. That was dangerous. I love that there exists a factory in China that changed their whole production line and logistic for 12 teddy bear cups, lol. Yeah, or they have made a lot of teddy bear cups, and the company is just storing them until like, oh my god, wow, we made more. Come get them now, and they can probably overprice them or something. But people are, oh my god, like a Stanley Cup collaboration, right, with Starbucks. Just buy a normal Stanley. It's a cup. A Stanley Cup. You're literally paying for the Starbucks logo.
Valentine's Day cup, and people were camping out for that too. And as far as I know, Stanley sells pink cups year round, but this Starbucks limited edition version was enough to have people camping out. Up at 4 a.m. again, freaking out and clearing the shelves of this cup. Even
better yet, buy a normal cup? Yeah. Like, me with my chronic illness ass. I have 2 Stanley Cups. Yeah, no, I have 3. I have 1 normal Stanley Cup with a straw. And then I have 2 Stanley Cups with a flip-up straw. The 2 Stanley Cups with a flip-up straw, I either have with me all around the house, or I use when I work out. The one with the straw I use on days where like I'm really fatigued and I'm in bed. But that is just because they keep the coldness so long. Like my ice cubes doesn't melt right away. But I don't need more than that. Like I probably only need 2. but I got the third one as a gift, so I didn't buy 3.
Starbucks normal holiday cups. I'm talking about their paper cups that they serve their drinks in. Somehow create this sort of feral effect in people every year. People aren't camping out at this point, but the day that they switch from their normal everyday cups, drink cups, to their holiday drink cups,
it's
the whole
paper
thing. But guess what? We could even take this one step further. That person at the very beginning, the Reddit post that I quoted where it said, Starbucks had the numbers for this. That person was right.
Yeah.
Because every single year around the holiday season, Starbucks sells another item that sells out. I'm talking about their red cups.
If you order from a list of handcrafted holiday beverages, you get a free limited edition 16-ounce reusable red cup. The offer is available while supplies last.
Now, they've been doing this for years now, but one of...
If that is one more cup without a fucking lid, like without, like if you can't close the lid, like if you can't close it so it's like it doesn't drip, then I will lose my shit, okay? The worst thing, the worst absolutely fucking thing I hate, okay, is when you have a cup or get a cup or whatever, where like it looks like that, and then it has this hole on the top, right? And the top, it doesn't really sit well. So if you're unlucky, you spill hot coffee all over. If it's one more of those cups, I'm gonna... Oh, I hate them.
The first few years that they did this, look what happened. Starbucks stores are running out of reusable red cups on first day of holiday promotion. Published Friday, November 2nd, 2018.
It's just a red cup, dude.
Starbucks fans may need to scour several locations if they want to find the cafe's new reusable red cup. Coffee drinkers took to Twitter on Friday to complain that they were having trouble securing the elusive new cup at their local store.
Isn't it funny how the government says that, oh my god, we are so worried for the drug users. The people doing drugs are the issue. I'm sorry, but I think the police is looking at the wrong drug, dude. I'm more afraid of Starbucks coffee drinkers than I am of drug users at this point. Can't be funny. Oh my god. Yeah, but do you see what I mean? Like, the chance of me getting punched the shit out of me in a Starbucks is very much, it's a higher possibility than me walking down the street getting punched by some drug person.
And had to resort to going to a number of different locations before finding one. So yeah, people were freaking out over a free plastic red cup.
Especially if you watched Judas fight over
it. A cup that was literally just red.
That is funny.
Probably cost like 1 cent to make. Yes, you got a holiday drink with it, but what's the value of that? Like $4? For this, people were getting up early. They were driving all over their cities. They were
getting up early to get a fucking coffee? Nah, dude. Snorting. Oh my god.
He's searching and scouring their cities just to get their free cup and drink. In other words, there is no way that Starbucks just literally had we didn't have any idea. We guessed wrong. So yeah, Starbucks literally has data on this shit, okay? Yeah, there is no chance on planet Earth that they had no idea. Starbucks has run this exact playbook before.
They
it's
do it
part
every
of their
year.
brand. And they definitely also have AI forecasting now where they can guess at different scenarios. They have historical data. They could at least have made a better guess. But they didn't because they did this on purpose. If you lined up at 4 a.m. and you didn't get a bear, you got played. Big time. And there's another layer to this too. The Hello Kitty layer. So another thing that Starbucks did here was they launched a Hello Kitty collaboration on the same day. Now, to me, a move like that says that they were taking absolutely no chances. Starbucks wanted the collectors out in full force. And if somehow the bear wasn't going to seal the deal, maybe people didn't like the bear, right? Then Hello Kitty was right there.
Dude, I would rather just buy a normal fucking Hello Kitty from Sanrio in Japan. Japanese Amazon. Japanese Amazon, okay? You can fucking order them. Like, just get a normal Hello Kitty, dude. Honestly.
To make sure that the shelves were cleaned out. Now, if you don't know, Hello Kitty is like a major collector's item. A quick YouTube search shows tons of people with tons of different collections of all shapes and sizes. This is such a popular character that you even have tons of super fans like this.
Brammer, I have a question. Since you're a man, I think. Let's say you are. I'm gonna assume. Is it just me? Or does this feel like. Is this how it is to be inside of a JJ? Oh my god. I don't have words, dude. Holy shit, dude. No, I have no words for this. Me neither.
The top!
$20K? Dude, I see at least 100K. I see 100K. I might be weird, but Dude. I'm unsure if this is a Hello... It looks like a Hello Kitty, like what is it called? Not a drawer, but like, shelf thing. Because it depends on what kind of collector items he has. And I can bet your ass, there's probably a lot of these things that are near to impossible to get. And probably wasn't released any other place in Japan. Which means that if you sell them in America, they're gonna be... You can buy a house, dude. Can you go back where he lifted a big Hello Kitty? I want to screenshot his forehead and play tic-tac-toe. But give him a thumbs up for having all these Hello Kitties. Yeah, I think the word is kawaii. Say what you want, but hey, at least the guy has a hobby that doesn't harm anyone. You know what I mean? He collects Hello Kitty.
The top!
And also like this.
Let's take a look. Okay, come on in.
Okay, this on the other hand is more harmful. Why have you... She has painted her house Hello Kitty, dude. It is better than GTA RP, I guess. I'm glad you agree with me. At least he doesn't collect fucking Starbucks cups. You know what? If you want to collect Hello Kitty, I'm all for it. Hello Kitty is cute, okay? Hello Kitty is adorable. I don't mind Hello Kitty. Hello Kitty is nice. My god, but dude, this lady though, we might disagree with her. She painted her house in Hello Kitty, dude.
This is a Booties Required, custom-made, temperature-controlled Hello Kitty.
Temperature controlled? What the? They're squishmallows. What the fuck kind of temperature do they need? Even the plant is... Dude.
This is a Booties Required, custom-made, temperature-controlled Hello Kitty heaven.
As this video continues...
Ew! You have lip balms that are probably older than your child or whatever. I don't like old men. No.
It concludes also with some videos of other people that are in her club called the Hello Kitty Babes of Southern California. They've got Hello Kitty nails. They've got Hello Kitty tattoos.
Hold on, I looked away for a minute. Oh my god.
Also with some videos of other people that are in her club called the Hello Kitty Babes.
Oh, okay, they were cute though. The cup noodle magnets, I like them. They were cute. Okay, they were cute.
Babes of Southern California. They've got
Holy shit.
Hello Kitty nails. They've got Hello Kitty tattoos. The journalist is like, how often is it that you're on the hunt for Hello Kitty items?
It's on a daily basis.
So, you don't have a job? Or... Are you looking for work? Like, what?
It's on a daily basis.
So yeah, you put out Hello Kitty items. People have marked their calendars.
At least he was cute, you know?
People have got their tents. They are coming to your store the moment that it opens. The narrative that Starbucks had no idea is insane. It's a bold-faced lie. But why? What happens
Oh,
when
hold on.
all these people line up and then there's none to go around? First off, the videos that are
Murdered.
created and then shared to social media get attention. Do you think a video of someone going to Starbucks, getting up early and going to Starbucks to get a bear and then successfully getting a bear is interesting to some people, but to many more people, it's a lot more interesting if you get your ass up and you don't get a bear. And if you have hundreds of people getting up early and not getting a bear, it's very interesting, especially if in the interim, there's anger, there's fights, a bear breaks.
Oh.
And then when people...
I'm sorry. Oh. Well, you know when you eat meat and like certain pieces get stuck. Oh. I hate it. I had to... Yeah. Thank you. Joke's on her, I'm the only guy in the world to own a Hello Kitty USB cable. Dude, don't say that out too loud. She might crawl into your window at night, dude. And be like, hey, where is the cable? Oh.
Do get it, they're squealing because they got the only one. So now you have thousands of people sharing your promotion online for free, sharing your brand online
One
for free.
way to get a
Everyone
girlfriend.
talking about it. Plus, everyone is
Oh
saying,
my
what are
God.
they saying? They're saying Starbucks is so popular. People love Starbucks items so much that they are selling things out even when they get up at 4 a.m. to go line up. And now we have all these people who are interested in Starbucks. Think about all the eyes around the world even that became interested in Starbucks during this moment. Plus, now people are going to go into Starbucks the rest of the holiday season hoping to buy a bear. And while they're there, they'll maybe buy a drink. They'll maybe buy one of those little stoppers that they made. Starbucks has so many different moves
Hello,
that they
cat.
can make for the rest of the season. They already teased that they're going to have more exciting items coming. They also have more people than even were interested in at the launch now interested in buying this bear that's so popular that it's sold out. But yeah, the ball is now in Starbucks court. They have created these Black Friday conditions. People think their brand is hot and they want to buy their stuff. Overall, pretty douchey move, but not that nefarious. Is it nice? No. Were you blatantly manipulated? Yes. But that's kind of just marketing, right? I mean, as long as no one is Black Friday style trampled, then it's not that big of a deal, but they're...
It is a big deal. It is a big deal. You might not believe it's not a big deal, but it is a big deal. If countries allows corporations to just do whatever the fuck they want. Привет, comrade cat. Hello, Slav. Hello, factory work. Jesus Christ. You guys are so creative. I really like this. 10 out of 10. Yes.
Definitely were two groups of people who got the short end of the stick. First up, the Starbucks super fan. There were some people really sad about this. And it is kind of sad to think about, like, Starbucks' biggest fan getting up all early, all excited. This is the person who was the most disappointed and let down by the whole thing. So if you're a brand or a company, not the nicest move to your customers. No. It definitely is sad to just think about the person who's like, I love you, Starbucks. You're my favorite. I just love your holiday drinks. I like your cups. And I got up all early to go get that bear cup because I just want to drink all my holiday drinks in it. And Starbucks is just like, too bad, bitch. We don't give a fuck about you. You were part of our master plan, okay? This was a publicity stunt and you fell hard, idiots. Thanks for making my stock go up, fool. Go buy one for $400 on eBay. You think I care? I don't care. No. Now, the second group of people and the people who were affected the most by this were the people who work at Starbucks. Beyond it being just annoying to have to deal with this constant influx of questions, there is the issue of harassment. A lot of people were literally blaming the baristas for what had happened. There were some clips of customers being rude to baristas. Do not harass the barista.
The barista is not the fucking CEO.
Over the bear cups. People were literally taking their anger out on the people who work there, as some unhinged people tend to do. And this can actually be truly risky. I mean, did you guys see what happened at McDonald's the other day?
Oh yeah. Oh my god. If you guys haven't seen this, that is absolutely horrendous.
This lady is about to throw a cup of hot coffee at an employee because she was mad that McDonald's breakfast was over. People are unhinged, and the people who work at your company take the brunt when you make controversial decisions.
That was hot coffee, dude. Oh!
For publicity. Looking through everything about this, I was really
That
surprised
can be
that more
dangerous.
people didn't see it for what it was. Most people I saw on social media were just so confused and were like, guys, how did you guys like plan this so badly? You guys left a lot of money on the table. But this is marketing. This kind of stuff is happening all the time. And I think being aware of how companies manipulate us and change our behavior, so important in this day and age of rampant behavioral addictions, including shopping. We're getting pushed, we're getting pulled, we're getting played 24/7. And it's so helpful to be able to see it for what it is. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next.
0 Americans listen to what she said. Hello, mine is What the fuck? What a sentence, dude. I love it. Nah. Man. I think this one is interpreted wrong. She just tried to warm up the woman and the employee went to grab a free burger from the kitchen. You know what? You might be right. Yeah, you might be right. The acts of kindness from McDonald's. Man. I feel like I'm not the kind of person who sees like an ad and I'm like, oh my god, I have to have that. For me, it's more like, do I need it? Do I want it? Do I want to dedicate time and energy to have a certain space for it? And if I don't want to do that, I don't need it. Ukraine? Herodroneske. Oh my god. How many languages can you guys do? I feel like this is an American problem in like the Teddy Bear Cup thing. Cause I might be wrong in this, but I feel like it's way too easy to get away with advertising and doing what they're doing in the US, like from company side, than it is in, for example, Europe. Bonjour, chat. På med kittlen din donuts, what the fuck? Oh my god. Oh, well, that was fun. I had a great time. Oh yeah, the Hollywood League with... Oh no! I am back, I think. Okay, either it's my PC or it's my internet. I don't know why. I should go to bed with my Hello Kitty Starbucks Stanley Teddy Bear Cup. Yeah, I should go to bed too. I ate food. We watched quite a few funny things, and I'm happy. Yes. I have a suggestion. Can we watch The Strongest Tornadoes recorded? Do you have a link? Or... Is this how you relax before you go to bed? Oh, that's 25 minutes though. We might have to do that tomorrow or a different day because the clock is nearing 12 here in Norway. It were like at 11, but like, oh. Huh. Oh. Storms look so cool on video. I don't want to see him up close. But this one, do you mean the Selton Henderson? I can put it on watch later so we can watch it tomorrow or something. Because by the, like, I have 30 minutes now to get a shower, get ready for bed, and snuggle in bed so I can pass out. Because I need to get up at 7 tomorrow. Woohoo! So happy. And yeah, we are ignoring my Santa Claus Coke. Or Coca-Cola. It was fun to watch, but good night everyone. Enjoy the Thursday. Watch out for Starbucks, right? Good night, Brammer. Oh, I'm gonna be avspilling it. What is that language? It's Norwegian. Avspilling it is how many times it has played. So yeah. I haven't switched over my Firefox YouTube to English, so it's just in Norwegian. So Google-konto, Bit-konto, logg av, YouTube-studio, kjøp abonnenter, dataen din i YouTube. You're Norwegian? Yeah? Yes? Jeg er norsk. I am Norwegian. I can't believe it. No. Norway. Where did you think I was from? I'm Norwegian. Up in the great north we live. Freezing our fucking ass off. Our main capital is Oslo. Which, there's not a lot of people, well, at least not me. I don't want to live there because it's too many people, too much noise. But yeah. But yeah, I'm Norwegian. I am Norwegian. Super Ted is Norwegian. There was a short skit on naming storms. Worst storm to ever hit Norway. Last one was Lisa. Next name in line was Mohammed. News desk freaking out in fear of being racism. Hello. Hello. There. Norway. Norja. Wow. Norja. Like, I don't even know. How does he say it again? No, I don't even know. There's a movie I watched one time. They were like, Norja or something. Like, I think it was a Swedish comedy movie or something. Something like that. Wait, Jack Doherty has been arrested and is facing 7 years in prison? Uh-oh. What happened, dude? Oh yeah, right, that's right. You destroyed your own life, actually. Oh. All I know about your culture is the Narvik movie. Oh! Well, you know nothing else? Oh! Oh, maybe we need an introduction night. Like, hello, I am from Norja. I am from Norwegian. But yeah. A Narvik movie. Isn't that the one, Yeah, it is that one. Oh yeah, the same dude who produced Kon-Tiki. I feel like we in Norway, we make so many war movies. Oh, and Vikings, that too. Yeah, that's true. That pretty much sums it up. Yeah. I feel like in Norway, there's a lot of people like to keep to themselves. They could be very social, but for example, if you're in a bus, people like their personal space. People like just isolating a little bit. But I don't know if it agrees with me or not, but I feel like Norway we can be a nice country, you know, as long as the power by bills isn't sky high. But yeah. Is the ever water facility still standing? No, you're just describing me. What do you mean? We are cool. Maybe Super Ted knows if the heavy water facility is still standing. I have memory like a fucking duck backwards. I literally do not have a good memory. Can be social, prefers not to. Yeah. I think so. Oh, the Nazi Germany heavy water production facility or a museum to... Oh yeah, then yeah. Was that the one that got turned into a museum? That's a good question. Let's see. Oh, the Vemork. Ah, I did not remember the name of it. Oh yeah, it's what is it called? Yeah, it's a museum. They turned it into a museum. It is one of the main. Yeah. I did not remember a lot of names and stuff like that, but yeah. It's still standing. It's just you can visit it now. Damn, look at that. Besök oss, upplevelser, planlägg. It looks very nice though, to be fair. Like it is built in a very majestic way. You couldn't believe it was a castle from the outside in a way. Oh damn, that was cheap, dude. It's like under $2, or between under $2 to like $3-ish. Not bad. Yeah. Here we go. Look at the nature around though. Damn. It looks very pretty. Just look at It wasn't Germans didn't get there. Also wanna go. I know, right? Skillation their part. Only one bridge are out, by the way. Yeah. But dude, look at the valley under. Oh. Some spots in Norway are just like. Imagine how much peace you could have gotten if this was your house, you know? Just live on a hill. If you're done with people, just blow up the bridge. Just be like, nah, no visitors today. Just enjoy your life. It is quite pretty around there. Oh, they have more than 50,000 visitors a year. Oh, wow. You can get history about Norwegian industry history, or Norwegian war heroes, or international war stories, or exceptional nature. Well, they actually got TripAdvisor's Traveler's Choice of the Year. Not so bad. Damn, look at the machinery, dude. Oh, it's on the world. What is it called? In English. World Inheritance List. There we go. World's Inheritance List. So I would imagine that they are actually like our state is actually. We need to take care of it and not let it. Yeah, World Heritage. There you go. Thank you. I'm gonna learn Norway so I can speak Norwegian. Yeah, I don't remember what is harder. Oh, they have the page. They have the page in English, for God's sake. Ticket price. 80 years after one of the world's most renowned military operations, you're invited to a soul-stirring and interactive new exhibit edition in the heavy water cellar. Oh, they added a new thing, apparently. Ooh. One thing is for sure, dude. The war heroes we have in Norway, like the people who went to war and did things like this, they had some balls, dude. They had some balls. They did. Man, never underestimate people. It's the same one, like, wasn't it Max Manus? Been quite a while since I heard about his history, but it takes some guts to do what a lot of people did under the wars, and that is quite admirable. V is driving the buster. It's civilians, like that one Turkish man in the Olympic Games. Yeah, it is civilians, but it takes a lot of guts to, like, you know you're risking your whole life, and you're like, we have to do this. You have no clue if it's gonna work or not. But you're just like, please let it work. That is quite some stress. Oh yeah, they have a podcast. It's in Norwegian. It'll be fine. They have a Norwegian podcast. Can hear them talk about it in Norwegian. I'm sure it'll work out. Yeah. I'm sure the other side thought the same, but it didn't quite go that way, did it? It didn't quite go the way they wanted. Just drop me anywhere and I'll surely figure out how to blow it up. Oh my god, yeah. Nope! Oh, are we heading to bed, people? Streaming tomorrow again. I'm sorry I was late today, but I was picking up cinema tickets. Need my trash cans. They're technically popcorn buckets, but... Woo! Free shit! We just talked about Starbucks cups, but dude, they can be used as a trash can. I'm not even kidding. Glinda! Elphaba! They're so shiny. Trash cans! I'm going to bed. Yep, me too. Good night, people. I want the pink one. The pink one is pretty, yes. Good night, people. Enjoy your bed. Have fun. With dreams, hopefully. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye!